The ass. New Orleans, y'all gotta do something about y'all fucking streets. Hey, but word to the wise. Cause I know a lot of people don't fucking know. It's simple shit, but a lot of people don't fucking know. Before you jack this heavy ass shit up, loosen up these bitches. Cause you don't wanna be putting, put the shit on the jack, then try to loosen this up while it's on the jack, and that bitch, like, move the car too much and it whole slide from under the bad situation. You don't want that shit. These foot's tight too. Pop. You can make your life a little easier. Turn it, well, I can't do it on this one because it's how it's turned, but when you get it on there, turn it like this to where you can put your weight down on it. You ain't really got to put, as much strength into it. It saves you a hell of a lot of trouble, trust me, because this should be, it be tight. There we go. Which I should have started this before I popped the hubcap out. I mean, ain't nothing, special. It's just, whatever. It's just some, simple shit, simple pop out. Yo, when you're putting this jack under this car, make sure you put it in the right position so where you don't fuck your car up. Because if you put it at the wrong spot, there's a lot of weight for a fucking car. Any car, even though my shit ain't that heavy, it's still a lot of weight, and you don't want to put it on, some part of your car that's not as strong, that can't hold that type of weight up. I got the old school jack. Word of advice, get a better jack than me. I got the one that came with the car, so I'm like, it don't fucking matter. It ain't no big deal. Basically, I'm being cheap, but you get my point. But with these old jacks, well, now I ain't gonna say old, but with these type of jacks, you're gonna be doing this shit for a little minute. Just take your fucking time. You rush, you gonna wear yourself out. Take your fucking time. Remember, your tire flat. So when you are jacking this up, you're gonna have to go pretty high with it. Because once you do take it off, you need it to be high enough to where you can put the other one on. Which, if you have a little donut like I'm about to put on, you don't have to put it as high because, of course, the donut is not as big as the regular tire. But for future references, once you take the donut off and you put in the real one back on, raise it up a little bit higher, like until you could actually get the lug nuts and all of that to line up. I don't know if y'all can hear that little. I don't know if, damn, y'all can hear it. I don't know if y'all can hear the little sounds of the tire coming off of the concrete, but that's just letting me know I'm getting high enough. Cool. Now that we got that up enough, we'll go ahead and take this off. They already loose, cause you gotta think ahead, make it loose ahead of time, save you some trouble. Looks like my lug nuts been through some stuff. This is hot. I see me out here with my calves out and shit. I feel like I'm doing something because my legs done got a little bigger. So I've been trying to show my legs and shit like I'm like I'm hitchhiking. There we go. One tire off. Donut on. Easiest way to get these on the right way is find that top hole, line it up with whichever one is the top one that you're going with, and then the rest is gonna fall into place. Helps me out because the donut not as heavy as the regular tire, so you know it makes it a little bit easier. The one that's right by that house right there.
I'm talking about what days you go on there.
Randomly. Like, it's throughout the week, though.
Like I said, what I do, I just unlock it back there when you go back there.
Yes, sir.
You just park outside that gate. When you leave, you just lock it up.
They're not going to worry about too much with me parking in the neighborhood? I mean, they never told me anything, but I don't know if they...
park right by the track.
Okay. Oh,
right
back.
on the other side of the plant.
Yes, sir.
Where you park on that concrete, and when you leave, you just park, just park outside. Don't park inside, but park on the outside like you park out there, and you just lock it back up. So
okay.
You go ahead and take your call down, I'm going to unlock it right quick.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
All right. Well, let me find out if you sometimes have
All right. Okay, back to my whatnot, because I'm about to go work out and shit, but I figured it'll be a little bit smarter if I do this before I worked out, because nigga gonna be tired. I don't want to do this shit. There we go. Make sure they pretty tight on there. All of this is a hell of a lot easier if you have, for one, the four-way. That's a hell of a lot easier. And if you have a better jack than I have, it's gonna save you some trouble and some effort. But you know, whatever. A lot of people, like me, just go with the car came with. So, I mean, why buy the shit when I got this? I mean, I could be lazy and get it, but I just spending money, you know? What am I doing it for? Cool. Now that them kind of tight, don't put them too tight, because it's just like when you're taking them off and you know it's on the jack. You rocking your car. You don't want that shit to slip. So, now we on to the next step. We're going to break it all down. I repeat, New Orleans, fix your damn streets. Just shit together. All that money that be coming in from the tourists and Mardi Gras and all of that, spend it on these fucking streets. See this shit? One of these days, I'm gonna quit playing and get one of the big jacks. That shit should hurt. Yes, sir. Thank you. When you're solid, real people fuck with you. They fuck with you. When you fake, they fuck with you until they realize. Or until, you know, they see it from the jump. Okay, now that we on the ground, we're gonna tighten up pretty good. Make sure your lug nuts are tight. But don't try to strip them though. Because you got to think about it. You got to get them back off. Voila. Donut on there. We're going to get this tire sent to Goodwill. I mean, Goodyear. Get them to fix it up once I finish, you know, working out this shit. And there you have it. Exchanging the tire with the motherfucking tire and